So has the content cop been a content cop or a content flop? The fact is that I think that overwhelmingly most people are negative about it, and I think that it seems like it's made iDubbbz look worse than it's made Ethan look worse. Like if I look at the conversations about it online, and like again, like I'm not really trying to go and act like this is, you know, the only thing that exists, but in a lot of these cases, which way must you? Oh my god, bro. Look, why do they have to use this? Actually, honestly, this is probably the best picture of me they can use. But anyway, so you've got, why is Destiny on my side? He's not even on my side. He just agrees with me and stuff all the time. And so anyway, yeah, nobody likes the video. It already has 2.5 million views and 200k likes. Well, it also has 200k dislikes, to be fair, right? I mean, that's also pretty bad. And so iDubbbz went and made a tweet about this too. And this is, I guess, with like Frogan, Denims, and Sean. And this is really, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I think this does not really help. Like, this, I don't think this really makes him look good in a lot of cases. I don't, because like, and the problem is that all these people have gone and done like some kind of crazy bad stuff. Like, you know, Denim's talking about like putting money out to kill people. Frogan with like the PTSD thing. Sean with like that shit about Destiny. And like Sean's probably the least problematic out of these, right? But like the fact is that like, how do you go and post up with these people and then act like for some reason that, you know, they hate, those, right? Exactly. It's cringe. I would say a lot of people would say it's cringe. And so Tectone Shots, I don't know about this. I have no idea. Let's see here, or in mid-time. This is just Tectone talking about Denims. Like, I don't care about the way Denims looks. It doesn't matter to me. Same with Frogan. I don't give a fuck about that. But anyway, let's see if I find any more of this here. And Content Cop Backfire. So it's had a huge amount of dislikes so far as well. And let's see if I can find the rest of this too. And let's see.
His wife's Israeli. She served in the IDF. He obviously likes the state of Israel. On the
His
other
wife
hand,
has a name and you know her, by the way. Sorry. That was
Why
my
do people
luck.
do that? Hassan does that too. Ethan's wife.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Let me go back. I'm going to hit that
That
again.
No,
was
but
weird.
they do that all the time.
Why are you worried about my wife?
And it makes me feel a certain way.
It should.
Like, we are friends, Ian. We were.
Remember?
I know
Remember
your
me?
name. I know Anissa's name. I don't call Anissa your wife. I don't say Ian's wife.
This seems like a minor point. I can see why she's mad, but it's mainly just like an implicit disrespect. We're gonna move on. This is a personal thing. I don't give a fuck about
becoming
that.
increasingly critical of his position because now he's talking about it, not on leftovers. He's now talking about
This
it.
is like iDubbbz's fraternity initiation into the group of Hassan Piker to become. This is like his fucking. Hey, it didn't work out being a like a YouTuber with my own channel or thoughts and stuff. So this is my like initiation video. This is my pledging video to become a Hassan Piker waiting room.
on his podcast.
What I want to do is show you guys how I see it.
I haven't watched it yet, but from everything that I've seen, I can absolutely see why he's saying that. I can, and this comes as somebody who I like iDubbbz, right? I do. But I can absolutely see why somebody said that. Like, I actually thought that thing about what about them dancing and shit. Like, I thought this was fake or something. I thought this was like AI. I didn't know this was real. And so anyway, let's see here. XQC. Move it up.
I'm not gonna do a React content yet, chat. I'm not gonna do a React content.
Yeah, I thought this was fake.
Yet, chat. I'm not gonna do a React content yet. Chat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do a React content yet.
My former editor of a year and a half ago did say some truly mean shit. He called Hila the C word. He said they're trying to kill their dog with cheddar cheese and a bunch of other shit.
I'm not gonna do.
Of all the things. Of all the things. Content crop, Denims is back to. I don't care about that. Let's see here. Okay, let's see what XQC said about it.
Dude, I don't even know what to say, bro. But I don't know. He's probably like watching people's reactions, or whatever, and it's like that. And probably like, guys. I really didn't want to be harsh on the video off the rip. I didn't want to be harsh. So dislikes, I still give it a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
And this was like the most nothing burger of all time. I wish that he kind of spent the time with the video and halfway through went like, dude, I gotta be honest with you. I was gonna do a kind of nuke. Like, this cannot be a nuke. And just kind of stopped. Because, yeah, you can shit equally on everybody in this video in a manner that is the same as this or more and make a better nuke than whatever the fuck this is.
The fact is that if I was going to list the amount of people that are getting hate because of this video, so who is getting the most hate because of the content cop video? Number 1, Ian. Number 2, Hassan. Number 3, Ethan. Number 4 is Frogan. So basically, it's ironic that no, we don't need to insult the way Frogan looks. I don't need to do that. I don't need to. It's not important to me to do. Anyway, so I find it to be ironic that the main person who's the subject of the video is, in my opinion, like number 3 for the person that's getting a bunch of hate. You know, like, that's it. It's actually really surprising to me to look at it that way. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna make a comment? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I watched.
And it didn't really give me the content nuke vibe.
That's what I thought.
Cop vibe of the old days. This was more like a content slap.
It's a content slap.
So
Okay.
it's not gonna content cop like that.
All right. That's crazy. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content slap.
It was more a content slop. Oh, that's probably a better.
Slap. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Good one.
Yeah. And so anyway, let's see here. We can go to another one.
Boss, it's not my fucking job to confront my boss.
Okay, one pause, chat, and after I'll let it roll a little bit. Chat, guys, content cop back in the days used to be about getting somebody who's clearly in the wrong. Okay.
Do you want to know what's really funny? Is other than watching the clips of iDub saying the N-word and thinking it was funny, I never watched a single content cop. I didn't give a fuck about some internet drama like two losers that don't like each other on the internet. Like, I'm trying to be the rank 1 warrior on my server. I'm trying to be a gladiator. Like, why would I have time for these nerds, bro? Like, I don't want to talk about them. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to be rank 1. What is this? I didn't even know any of this shit.
Just hammering down, like, bang, on, like, easy points for easy wins that everybody agrees upon.
Look
like,
what you are now. Yeah.
On every point on Content Cop. That's why it was a Content Cop. Doing this argument like, well, technically, guys, it's not really wrong because I stopped working with this guy, and he's wrong because technically what he said isn't totally true because the dates changed on that, so that makes me correct. Dude, that's not Content Cop. That's like content therapy. Like, holy shit, what the fuck is this?
Segment.
So a lot of the people's responses to this seem to be kind of negative, right? And this is Ethan too.
What happened? There's more bad news?
I do have some more bad news for you. Some breaking news. Your old friend iDubbbz just released a video.
Yeah.
It's about you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. That is no, it can't be.
Well,
it actually can't be. Holy fuck, dude.
It sure is.
Oh my god.
Man.
Holy fuck.
And from a quick scrub through, I think, well, it's going to be a little spicy.
Let's watch it. I mean, so like the thing is, like, this guy went from saying he didn't want to get involved to supporting people calling CPS, like associating with people calling CPS on my family. An atmosphere where someone like Bad Empanada is being platformed by people like Matt Lieb and Denims, who are friends with.
It looks like they're both in the video.
Check the description.
Nope.
Oh my God! Like what? Like what? Why? What would I do to like fucking like what kind of fucking like bro? What kind of cowardly bullshit is this? Like we have one.
I think that it was a mistake for Ian to put these guys in his video. I think it was a really big mistake because like now he's effectively taking a side. Like, because it's one thing to be against, it's one thing to be against, for example, like Ethan and say Ethan is an idiot, dumbass, you know, like whatever, he used to do Vape Nation and now he doesn't do Vape Nation. What the fuck, Ethan? Right? Check the tweet Ian just posted. Yeah, I will in a minute. But like a lot of these other people, it's like you're muddying the waters, especially with especially like Frogan and Denims and Hassan. Like, you can make a video that's critical of Ethan without necessarily taking Hassan's side. And I think that when you do that, obviously, you take away the objectivity that people are going to... Because, like, they would look at, like, for example, like, I know what the content cops were about, right? Like, I never watched them or gave a fuck about them, but I knew what they were about. And, like, it was mainly about this person being a jackass, right? And, like, for example, like Keemstar or Leafy or something like that. Hassan paid him, clearly. I don't think he paid him. I just don't think that's what happened. But anyway, so all of this happens, right? And, like, now you're attaching, you're attaching this content to a bunch of these other people who have, like, really, controversial reputations, let's say. Right? And you guys see what I'm saying about how, like, it muddies the water and it takes, like, something that should be, like, an objective criticism on a person's behavior and then it turns it into, like, taking a side?
Disagreement where I get upset because you guys aren't defending me publicly after everything I've done to support you guys, and, like, you bring on people who are fucking Denims and Frogan who did a fucking anti-Semitic tier list and you're platforming them and co-signing them. And by the way, to even make it even more crazy, Lena's fighting in your fight, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I actually can't believe that he did this. It's actually fucking unreal.
Pretty wild.
And it's just so pathetic too. Like, talk about a bandwagon.
Let's see if I find any more of these here. It's about Sam Hyde. We got only a few more minutes, and then we got to get ready for this this event here. And so I've only got time for like 2 or 3 more clips. I saw Sabra meme in the video as well. I think that it really, like, if somebody like if I call somebody a monkey and I'm doing it with, like, a racial connotation, that's worse than if I just say somebody's a monkey, right? Like, I feel like you can use a term that's not a racial slur in a way that is a racial slur. Like, you guys see what I'm saying, right? Where, like, if you, like, it's not about the word, it's about how the word is used and the intent behind it. It's a dog whistle, right? Exactly. Yeah, for sure. It's not about the word. It's never been about the word.
You know what's funny?
Don't call me Frieza. I'm not. God, what the fuck?
I genuinely think that Sam Hyde broke Ian.
That's Sam Hyde. Was this about Sam Hyde?
A joke in the video or not?
You know what's funny? I genuinely think that Sam Hyde broke Ian. And when he told me, he was like, he came and he
that was
like,
such a bizarre chapter.
He says, I'm doing a documentary on Sam Hyde. I told him, and Anissa was here. I said, I said, that's a huge mistake. Do not do it. You guys, I don't know who, I said, do not do it. Like, trust me. Because Sam's the type of guy who's going to get the best of you, really, no matter what.
That's the candy
and
man.
What do you expect? Turns out he did. And he's even crazier than Ian anticipated.
Right.
He absolutely, I think it just broke him. And I mean, Sam Hyde's like super ultra right. So maybe he's.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. I'm like Sam Hyde now, apparently.
I was talking about it in
I don't think Sam thinks very highly of Jewish people either. So I don't know.
I was talking about it in the office the other day, but I didn't know who Sam Hyde was until iDubbbz brought him back in the spotlight.
That's it.
I think a lot of people didn't know who he was, and he kind of brought him back into the limelight, and kind of now he's like.
I'm not sure if I would agree with that, because at that point Sam Hyde already had a TV show on Adult Swim, which is like a nationally syndicated television network. So I feel like people knew who Sam Hyde was. But obviously the iDubbbz thing was an elevating factor. Never heard of him? Oh, damn, that's crazy. Like, for me, I've known about Sam for years.
Like, popular again.
Yeah, he's popping.
Yeah.
And that's all thanks to Ian. Now, I'll say Sam is an extraordinarily funny guy that inspired me a lot when I was coming up. But he's also, like, he's just a little crazy. That's, and also, like, extremely right-wing. And potentially a Nazi as well. Potentially a Nazi. I mean, he had when he did the World Peace show. There was a sketch where it was just a bunch of kids going, Jews, we love Jewish people, and I was like, this makes me very uncomfortable.
I could see why you feel that way for sure.
But that's that.
Why do you have that much
Sam Hyde,
ice?
congratulations, you did break Ian's brain.
It seems that way. Yeah. There it is. And so. Basically, Hassan's been calling his enemies Diddy associates for months now, especially Dan Saltman. I do think that, like, I think Hassan needs to not be talking about people, like, in terms of, like, sexual behavior. I feel like that's kind of like a line that you don't cross with people. And if you do cross that line with people, they're probably, like, that's, like, kind of the, in my opinion, like, that's the point of, like, no return, right? Where, like, you're trying to, like, make insults and, like, imply shit about people that is, like, legitimately, like, career-ending, like, felony level, worse than murder in the eyes of the public, implications about people. And I think the moment that you do something like that, that is way, way, way fucking over the line. And honestly, I think if you start using that type of weaponry, like, that's like using nuclear bombs, right? And so if somebody drops one of those back on you, I think that's what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. I do. Like, you do not need to be saying shit like that about people. It's a massive fucking mistake. And especially, like, apparently, like, Hassan had some tweet about this. I love to hang with Diddy's Ciroc entourage and trickle down, bang anything thrown his way. This is like Hassan made this tweet like a fucking 14 years ago, 13 years ago. Like, I'm not going to go and take this and turn this into, like, Hassan being a diddler, like, or anything. He probably just made a joke, right? And that was it. So, like, the problem is, it's the dishonesty of it. I think it's the dishonesty of it, and I think it's the intentional, weaponized dishonesty of it. Big fucking mistake to make. Huge fucking mistake to make. And I don't think it really helps anything. It just makes everybody mad. Who says that? I don't know. I mean, like, the thing is that, again, this is last one, then we can get ready for that event. Okay, guys?
And to be quite honest, it's very hard to look at, like, karma will make its way. To me, it's very hard to look at it that way. I wish I had that point of view. You know what I mean?
Why do you think that karma isn't working against you? Like, you've wished, like, fucking mental disorders on big groups of people. Like, how is it when how do you assume that karma's on your side? Really, like, I mean, if you're in a bad position and you, like, really just have a degree of self-awareness and think to yourself, wow, well, like, maybe if you really believe in karma and it's always working against you, maybe ask yourself what the reason for that is.
Cause like you see the shittiest fucking people at the top. I don't know if I believe in karma. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if I had to.
What do you mean? Like, Hassan's one of the most popular content creators, and you're one of his mods. Like, what are you talking about? It's not even true. But really, it's not even true. Like, what do you even mean?
My career over this bullshit. At least I can say I was consistent in my views, and I have been consistently against genocide, and it consistently uplifted the Palestinian people.
You didn't need to go and say that, like, you hope that American soldiers got PTSD to uplift the Palestinian people. And how are you trying to uplift the Palestinian people when you call Ludwig a cracker and you tell him not to donate to the Palestinian people when he said he was going to donate $10,000 and you say to keep your money? You're not helping them. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, why even say why would you even say this? It's just like, because I don't know what like, I don't know. People like this, they get in their room and they get in their head. You don't need to be like this. Just stop being like this. It's weird.
Others can't say that, but I can.
I'm the only person who is, like, I'm the only person who cares about their morale. Like, again, nobody else is consistent, but I'm the only one that's consistent. How do you think that telling somebody not to donate to Palestine is helping Palestinians? Really? Like, and then calling them a racial slur? Like, what? What are you talking about?
Sam for Frogan.
And I feel like such a bitch for crying, but it's just like you sit and reflect, and it's just like, what the fuck, dude? There are some days I just sit and I'm just like, I'm just like, I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? You know what I mean?
Have you ever watched your top clips? Like, have you ever watched them? Like, I feel like you should know. Like, everybody knows the reason. Like, what have you done? A lot of people know. Well, anyway, she, you know, again, I can go and talk about more of this right now, but I'd like to move on since we have a new event going on. But yeah, this is crazy. Like, I don't know how somebody can be a victim of their own behavior this hard.